Hi guys, this is it real here with,
Yeah, exactly.
and this is the video file. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Anyways, so as always, we're doing something a little, well, actually not as always. We're doing something a little different today, which is in the past we've reacted to videos, we've played board games, the once. uh, don't give me that look. We have talked about weird things like medieval times and stuff like that. So this time we're going back to Reddit, and we're looking at You Had One Job. That's the subreddit. I will link it down below.
Come with us.
Okay, so.
And I will be the first to say it. We have a new audio setup, and hopefully
Couldn't tell.
this is better, and you guys would be able to hear us better.
We know how important it is to you to.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, me neither. They must be really excited about this new headphone
This
setup.
is
All right.
not a live studio audience. It just sounds like it. Okay.
All right, ready? So we're gonna look at our first one, which is this. I have no words.
I've seen it.
Honestly, I feel like it isn't that much effort to put the cheese on the actual burger, right? There shouldn't be.
Sometimes it falls out.
That's not. No, this isn't a falling out situation. This is a. I didn't remember to put the cheese on, so I put it on last minute and microwaved it.
Yes.
Yes.
The person asked for extra cheese, and they got extra cheese.
On the side.
Well, they asked for cheese on the side, probably. We're gonna go with that.
One comment said, Frank, hold up.
We're reading comments?
I'm reading a comment. One comment says, frankly, if it's supposed to come with cheese, then you're lucky you got the cheese.
Do you have any cheese at all?
No.
What a senseless waste of human life.
I guess it depends on where the food came from.
It's true. It's true. You're lucky you even got the cheese. You're lucky you got the cheese. That's very true. You had one job. Let's see. Long yellow things. They named the bananas long yellow things. That's pretty good, actually. I feel like that's the laziest person ever. They're just like, oh, I don't have time for this today. Okay, what are those again? Long yellow things. Right. Write that down.
You say lazy. I say they went through the extra trouble of adding more words. Because bananas is pretty easy to spell and shorter.
Wow. Okay.
Am I wrong?
Mini video here. Oh, the cat! The cat's not doing his job. That's actually pretty funny, that the cat does not want to interfere with the mouse. I'm guessing that because it's under this subreddit, the only reason that they got the cat was to get rid of the mouse. So...
I want to see how you synchronize the video.
I'm very good at synchronizing things. Oh, yes, I am. All right. All right. You had one job. Okay. Bit of context. Was at a medical store some time ago and saw this. To avoid misunderstandings, I didn't... Oh, they're in the wrong place. Specifically formulated for women. Has the men's stuff in it. Okay. I feel like this isn't that bad compared to things we've seen. Because previously we've seen a very distressed cat, and that cat, we wish it well.
I don't.
I wish it well. Let's rephrase. The we is the royal we. Okay.
Yes.
Oh God,
All right.
you're
So
a horrible pizza place.
let's just say,
This is relevant
hypothetically, when we get pizza every week,
because we do.
I order pizza. I order it not cut,
Yes,
so I can cut it myself at home.
because he used to work at a pizzeria, so he knows how to cut pizza, and these people don't know how to cut pizza, even though they still work there.
It is almost as bad as what you see here.
N-
Almost.
Not like this.
I said almost.
This is completely wrong. I feel like they're like, okay, we have 4 kids and 4 adults. Can you just like make the small, like very small slices for the children
I got in trouble once
and bigger
because
slices for the men?
when I worked at the pizzeria, there was a $7 pie, and just to be funny, I cut the pie into 7 slices, and the customer called and complained. But then he gave me props. He goes, "I've never seen somebody cut a seven slice pizza." So,
Wow.
but the manager at the time did not have me deliver a new pizza because of it. Otherwise, I would have had to do that, and would have been a free pizza. But the person was impressed enough that he complained, but at the same time gave me props.
Well, at least you didn't like lose anything.
It was an even sliced 7-slice pizza.
That is impressive. Yeah, I don't understand why they do this. People who do roads and stuff need to understand that if they're doing a brick thing, then they use bricks. There's a brick in the middle of the cement.
This is an opposite of what you just said.
Yes.
They're doing an asphalt thing. They should stick to the asphalt.
Yes, they
I've
were just
never
like,
seen this before.
maybe there was just like one hole, and they decided to just fill it with a brick that they had conveniently nearby. Maybe. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that this was a very innovative idea to save them more time. But yeah, no, you had one job and you completely failed. All right, next one.
Hey, for all you know, it was a neighbor who did it.
All right.
Maybe the failure was
Oh.
not filling the pothole. I'm not entirely
I
sure what I'm
think-
looking at. Is it that the...
I think that's supposed to go in the box.
In fairness to me, it's what we're looking at is small, so I couldn't really tell what I was looking at.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's supposed to be in the cabinet. That's supposed to be in the cabinet. I looked at a few comments
The
there.
picture from where I'm sitting is small, so.
I can make it bigger. Look, see.
What was supposed to go underneath that?
I don't. Definitely not this.
That's weird.
They don't know where the cabinet was. They were too tired. They just put it wherever. They're like, we have to open that? No. I'm just gonna balance this. My very non-funny joke.
Oh, that's funny to me. Hey, is that you?
No.
Meet
Barista of
Isabella.
the month.
Name's favorite drink. I don't understand. You're a barista.
The grammar is wrong. That's why this one is the thing. I think that's why.
It's her. She's the
It
barista
is
of the
not
month.
me. Not me. That is not how you spell my name, and if you spell my name that way, I will kill you. Alright, next. Don't worry, I won't kill you guys, because I love you guys. Just like anybody else. Alright,
Maybe there's
this guy
gonna be
deserves to
more.
be fired.
Maybe
No,
there's
this
gonna be more to the pattern.
This guy deserves to be fired. There's no more pattern. You need to lose your job.
Maybe he was going to do an S.
No.
Or like an infinity sign.
Okay, I don't like looking at this.
He obviously didn't know what to do.
Clearly, because he should have done the right thing in the first place. But here we are,
Listen,
looking at this, and is very angry.
for all we know, that's the company symbol.
Not a symbol for a company.
I like them weird looking Q.
Right.
Don't mind the shirt, by the way. This is actually a pajama shirt, and there's a blizzard out, so this is a kind of a lazy dress down day. for this, I don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
So this is not my one job.
If he doesn't do this, then I strangle him in his sleep. So he's forced to do this. Alright. This
I don't understand.
I don't know how to begin with this one.
Why did they have to do that at all in the first place?
Well, it's one of those fancy driveways, which I like fancy driveways.
Yeah, but it's
when they're
frames.
done right. Why they messed up the frame completely?
Why would there even be a frame?
Because they do that in fancy driveways.
Well, they
You
don't.
don't. Yes,
Look at it.
go to a fancy driveway.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, seriously, go to a fancy driveway.
They lay out the driveway not like that. That looks like they cut a hole in it or something, and for whatever reason they put in this weird make believe.
This is so wrong on so many
Thing.
on so many levels.
When you do driveways like that, you first you do the cinder blocks or cement or whatever those are lay those out first, and then you do the design stuff on the inside separately. You don't make a box, put it in there, and then put that box in the carved out square cutout in the driveway. Anyway,
It says no ketchup, and they didn't, in fact, put ketchup on this person's burger.
McDonald's, you had one job. They did what they're supposed to do.
It says no ketchup.
Don't ever go up to the drive-thru, okay? Always walk up to the counter. You know why? Okay. They you at the drive-thru, okay? They you at the drive-thru. They know you're gonna be miles away before you find out you got, okay?
Maybe that was somebody else's no ketchup. You know what else they didn't do? They didn't put any of that chopped up onions on it.
They didn't put any toppings on that.
I think it's a setup. I think somebody had previously did no ketchup, and they put the
It could be a
receipt next to
It
a
could
burger
be.
that had it. By the way, they do that all the time.
Okay, well, I'm not going to read the bad word, but it says, as far as I'm concerned, there are people with any belly buttons, and there are people who had very bad doctors. That's a correct statement right there. I don't disagree. I think if you have an outie belly button, your doctor messed up. The doctor that helped you get out of the womb royally messed up when they did your belly button.
Assuming it's the same doctor.
So, yeah, whatever doctor did that to you needs to pay, and you need to find them.
Most of the parents ask for an outie. That would be weird. I don't know if parents get the option.
This is clearly supposed to be a Mr. Krabs toy.
That's like this one.
This is the most delightful one we've seen. If you guys find pictures like this, send them.
You sure that's not a Sandy with wings? A fat Sandy with wings?
Yeah, a really creepy staring into your soul Sandy
How did they
with wings and eyebrows.
manage to get that on there?
How did they manage to mess it up that
I
badly?
mean,
Props to them for getting it on there in the first place. But how did they mess up that badly?
I would imagine it's like a spray paint onto the pre-cut out thing. How did that get elongated like that?
Something tells me that this was the point, says a comment.
I like it. I want one.
I want one as well. If you guys can find one of these, let us know.
You know, this thing did have a job, and it was to make us laugh.
Yes. Its job originally was probably not that, but it did a different job, and it succeeded at that one.
Well played, Sandy Krabs.
Well played. Okay, what is this?
Aluminum frame wall mounts. Back of the mirror.
What is frame? That too. Ever heard of aluminum?
I don't know.
Why is there an aluminum? I've never heard of that. Me neither.
Why?
'Cause it's
Just so
being
you guys
commented
know
on.
the confusion.
Yeah, so you guys can, if you guys can tell what's wrong with that photo, get back to us. Anyway. I feel like I should just look.
Okay. Well, I personally got to share the video now. We're gonna talk about it. This is the wrong way to put toilet paper on the dispenser. It's supposed to go over the front. And I don't know if that's the only thing this person is complaining about. I think it's gross to have toilet paper hanging over the
What
garbage.
is up with their hand also?
Hands dirty. They have to wipe.
Did they wipe with their hand? I'm so confused. Honestly, I don't care how you put it on the thing as long as it's on there. Controversial topic, I know, but I feel like if you put the roll on the thing, then it should just be okay to work.
See, in this
If
case,
it gets stuck, like in the public restroom, when it gets stuck, I hate that. But otherwise, it's okay.
see when it's going from back to front, it's free hanging and you can grab it easier. Like it's against the wall, you got to pretty much be touching the wall when you grab it, and then you're touching the place where everybody else's dirty hand touches. So it's just dirtier. I think it's also bad to have a garbage there because if somebody overspins it, then that winds up in the garbage. What are they gonna do? They gotta rip it off, or they're gonna reel it back up as if it didn't happen, which is kind of
I
gross.
have reeled it back up after washing my hands.
But does it go in the garbage?
What, the toilet paper that I use?
Yes.
No.
The unused toilet paper, like that.
Oh, the unused?
Like that, because the garbage was underneath. So if it unreeled more than it needed to, and it touched garbage,
Okay, yeah, that makes, that's
yeah, you're setting
little
somebody,
gross.
the next person up for something really
For
gross.
failure. That's what you're doing.
So there's a few things wrong with that,
Okay.
and the guy should have had clean hands.
Yeah, that's the main thing I noticed was the unclean hand. Like, he definitely used that hand for wiping his bottom. Alright.
I hope not.
me either. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm a little mad at this picture. Why did they have to do it right in... There's clearly a sidewalk here. Clearly a sidewalk here.
What is that?
That's a sign. They're building it. They're clearly building it. Look, there's a plastic over it. It's a newly born babe, and it's in the middle of the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
This poor person is on their bike, just out on a biking trip. La-di-da, la-di-dee. Holy crap! What is this newly born babe? This sign in the middle of my road.
Growing up in South Amboy, those side roads that have signs, I'm used to there being, I'm used to that, and you could barely fit a bike through it. But normally it's on dirt, and there's no actual path. So I looked at it, and I was like, yeah, and it's like growing up. But whatever.
Wow. One of these people in the comments said, "What animal could pass this as acceptable?" And I have to agree. What person, animal? Because you're not a person anymore. You've gone too far to be a person. So what animal could have said this was
Alright, it's a
acceptable?
little-
And what stupid idiots listen to this person?
That's a little rough. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but especially since there is already a path there. But I mean, animal. Let's turn what?
I can't tell
Left?
which way I'm supposed to turn, and I am very concerned here. Turn. I can see the right. I can see where it says right, and then I can see where it says left.
Now, as a civil
So it's
engineer, this is not necessarily on the person who put that in paint. This could have been on the person who designed the plans. So, if somebody had left and was supposed to be a right, the person, after putting it down, went, "Oh no, I gotta change this." The person who laid this out is an idiot. It should be turn right. Now,
It's not even like it's
can
one
you zoom in?
like even.
I want to see if you can go right or left. Can go right or left.
Yeah. It says
No left. Sign up there says no left.
Wait, what? Oh, there's a. They didn't do their jobs at all. Nobody did a good thing.
Where is that? Anyway, whatever.
I don't know.
Well, it's not in Spain because
Clearly.
The English.
Clearly.
Olives. I've never been to Olives of Architecture.
knowledge of architecture and planning, I wouldn't trust this one here.
I mean,
Because it's not a college. You
it
can't get a
depends.
college degree from this one.
You can if you came from
You can get an knowledge degree.
you can if you came from a Leering school.
See, this is why I like doing videos. This man. This one's not even funny. What is wrong with the person that did this? Yes! Thank you, guy who slapped other guy. That guy probably wasn't the one who did that.
This doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. It angers me.
Like, for those of you who don't know, that red thing is for like wheelchair. It's so they don't. It's so they have an easier time getting up the ramps. So that is wow. That's just wow.
That's just egregious. That's a big word for me. That's a big word for Elmo. Do you not like me saying it was a big word for Elmo?
No, it's fine. What?
This is very bad.
Is that a street or is that a walkway?
That's a street. That's very much a street. They gave us 2 pictures, so you'll be getting 2 pictures.
I don't know.
This is a very, very bad painter. That's what this is. Clearly. Because there's no way that the architecture messed up this... What is it called?
Architects do the building.
Okay.
This is
The-
this
what's
is just
it called?
just a painter.
Yes, this is the painter's fault. There's no way anybody else messed up. This is all on the painter. Whoever painted this road is making people have car accidents.
It looks like the shoulder of the road is allowed now to pass. The other person on the shoulder of the road.
Yeah, you mean the one person who's like on the side of the hill and the other person that's just on the regular road?
I think it's a bike thing. I think it's like you're not allowed to pass the other guy on the bike.
I don't
But over
believe
here you
so.
can.
I think there should be like a sign like this is for biking. Because there's no other context. This just seems like a regular road otherwise.
Actually, this looks like super small. I don't see how a car could fit on this. It looks like a car might fit on this road.
Yes,
It looks like a driveway, like a really bad driveway.
that too. Overall, I don't understand how you could mess up that badly. You, sir, have done a horrible job. You do not pass go, and you do not collect $200. Hey, what's wrong with this one? Oh my god. Is it a crosswalk or a QR code? That is a good question. What is this?
I like it.
They started doing the right thing towards like the top, and then they completely gave up towards the end. They were just like, let's just get these on here so we can go home. You know, like that's what they kind of did there.
It's this is your crosswalk. This is your crosswalk on drugs.
Yeah. I love that meme so much. That was like a harsh thing that they actually had out on TV, wasn't it?
No.
Didn't they have that on TV?
It was a commercial, and it was a person baking an egg. Baking an egg? They baked an egg.
They baked an
They're
egg.
cracking an egg out over a skillet. Not the band.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Sot.
Yes, that.
Well, this is in Czechoslovakia.
And
They
that
say sots all
sign
the
is
time.
incredibly short. Holy crap. That is so short
I mean, it's for little people who can't spell.
for babies.
It should say pots. It would be awesome. It would be awesome if the sign itself also said sot.
Yes! That would actually be hilarious.
I said that wrong. Sot.
Yes, there you go. So,
Yeah.
you
So
had
we-
one job.
I fail. I'm leaving.
No, come back. We forgive you. We forgive you. Right, guys? Alright.
There's no room.
This person,
That a shoe?
that is bread, my dear friend. That is
garlic bread.
French bread.
Yeah.
Pardon my ignorance, but are those pieces of French bread that have turned into sneaker soles?
They look like, as I said,
They
look
do
like
look like sneaker soles, but they're definitely supposed to see because of the oven thing. See that? The stove? They probably just took this out of the oven. This person needs to learn how to cook. Or at least make the bread. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be burning the bread if you want to make bread for yourself. Also, it looks to me like lava or fire on the other
How
one.
do you know the person didn't order their bread like this? I mean, they probably said, "Can you give me well done bread?"
They no.
Sorry. Can you give me well done bread? Ho ho ho.
You have successfully killed the bread. A job very well done. That is from a person here on Reddit that has been.
See? Well done.
They said it was very well done.
Very well done.
Very, very,
The
very.
way I do not like my meat, I also don't like my bread. I don't like
Oh,
that.
your meat. I don't think they can park upside down.
Whoa. Listen, you're being ableist. This person probably has an upside down head. They can only read these signs.
I am so sorry for my ignorance. It did not mean to be so ableist, okay?
Family Guy. Family Guy had.
You gotta
How
stick
the
out the
heck
pinky.
did that happen? No sticking of pinkies.
Stick out the pinky, guys.
I don't have the. I didn't go to etiquette school, so I do not know how to stick out my pinky. There's no
Boo!
boo.
I'm doing it for it.
Well, anyway, a Family Guy had one of the characters. I believe it was the newscaster or anchorman's son who had an upside down head. He would be able to park there. I imagine upside down head qualifies for a handicap. I could be wrong.
This seems like a very simple mistake. It seems also that thing could be moved.
Yes, it was moved to get there. It could be moved back.
I feel like someone just moved it so that they could take the picture and then post it on Reddit. A part of me is saying that they definitely did that just to get on my nerves.
That looks like that looks like it could be like a symbol.
Everything is a symbol to you. Everything.
Nope, not true.
This is like I'm not happy looking at this. They should be. No. No hope for you. You get no help. What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, there's a little bit of a backstory, so listen up. Around Thanksgiving, about 7 years ago, my older son. Okay, so I'm supposed to be like old. My older son was learning about Native Americans in school.
Why would you be older if your son was older?
He was in school. Now it's 7 years back after this, so I'm an old person.
7 years is a long time.
7 years after the school is done is a very long time. Alright, he asked me if they lived around us, so I replied they were everywhere, all over North and South America. This is true. He asked if he could find anything if we looked. I told him that I was terrible at finding artifacts, but we could try. My father-in-law conventionally tills his fields, so we went to a chiseled field to look. At first, my son was showing me every rock, asking if he'd found anything. This sounds like a very fun child. I'm not sure how old this kid is, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut about how old he is. I told him to look for sharp rocks that looked chipped. After a while, I spotted the tip of this point sticking out of the dirt, so I called him over and showed it to him. In situ? I don't know. was surprised that it was the nicest that I ever found. I handed it to him. The next day, we returned to the spot, the first point. After that, he had a new hobby. Oh, so that's why we started that off. Okay, great. That was another beautiful point. But thanks for sharing your story. Nice to hear that your son shares the interest. Mine, unfortunately, has no... I have no idea what this is and why it is on this forum, but it doesn't belong here.
Doesn't not belong there. No.
They had one job to put it in the right forum.
The moderators have one job to have kicked that one off.
That's true as well. But on a different note, if there were no moderators, they still had one job to post this on the correct forum.
Nice backstory on something that wasn't funny.
Yeah, that was very time consuming. I didn't like that one at
I
all.
feel 7 years older. I'm glad you cut the voice because it didn't have anything to do with what you're reading.
Yeah, well, she said she was older.
Get old. It was so 7 years ago.
Am I the only person who actually likes this idea? I feel like this is a good idea.
Yeah, because you get tired of going up steps.
Yes, or like maybe there's like a whole bunch of stairs, okay? This is like a very long staircase, and you're like on the 50th floor, and you have to go. Okay, you have to go.
Now, I don't know. It's not whose job was done incorrectly here. I mean, because there's obviously plumbing in this area.
Multiple people's jobs were done correctly here. He feels the correct.
I mean, this obviously isn't a bathroom.
Nobody was having a good day. Maybe they just decided that this house was going to be a house of wonders.
It's more of a rest stop than that.
For real.
Pool with a
Mini
wall.
house in it? What?
Looks like a pool with like a.
Stop it.
You're not doing well with the Zoom.
Stop. You're mean.
I don't know.
I
what
don't
that's
like
supposed
that
to
one.
be.
I don't get that one. We're going to move on. Oh, crap. Why is it made out of glass? And why does it look like the stairs will move at any moment? It's stairs. Look. Those are stairs. If you look very, very closely, you can see it. It's stairs. It's just transparent stairs, which means that if you can't see it from a picture, you more than likely can't see it when you're up close to it.
It's transparent. I can't tell.
Ha 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 ha. There's nowhere to go in here. Wait. Am I missing something? I feel like this is okay, but usually there's a door, like, right here.
I think I need a binoculars.
No, look. So you know how at...
I don't know why it doesn't like you zooming.
Me neither. There's a, Look. It's a wall of windows. Where are you coming from?
So where do stairs go?
The stairs go up here,
To where?
which is usually there would be a door there.
Okay.
They didn't put the door there. They put another window.
Oftentimes
They failed.
they'll have like a handicap ramp to go to a door that opens up the stairs.
It's so weird, and I see those all the time, and it's like, it's not even funny anymore. What is wrong with you? If you do that, you are mean. Those poor people.
You know what it is? It's you're required to do depending on what town, like 25% of your accessible entrances. Which means if you have two entrances, one of them has to be handicap acceptable. And a lot of times they don't design the building for that. Like they'll have stairway, and it's like, well, one of these have to be accessible by a handicapped person, and here you go. And it's like, what happens on the inside? Shh, don't ask about what happens on the inside of the building. Oh, you'll see. It's a surprise.
I don't like this one. It isn't in the middle of the wall. It's supposed to be... Any chimney is usually supposed to go in the middle of the wall. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
You're wrong.
Shut up. No one asked you. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't know if I'm the only one bothered by this.
It'll be nicer if it were centered.
It would definitely be nicer if it was centered.
I mean, if it's a fake chimney, they had all the power in the world to change that. If it's a real chimney, they didn't. They should have resized the room better.
They definitely quit halfway on these stairs. The stairs. There's something seriously wrong with the people that post on the
I like
Reddit.
it.
No. This is horrible. Don't do this.
I want one.
No, you would probably fall and break it.
Don't tell me what to do.
You would probably break the stairs.
You're being mean.
Well, the white ones look so thin. Look at them.
Why they gotta be white?
They look like paper because they are white.
They are beige.
Dad
that a door?
Dad can't use this door. To be fair,
I'm not
can't
alone
use
in
it
this.
either. I can't use it either. I feel like 90% of my audience can't use this
How do you
door
know we're not looking at that door in an angle?
because there's the bathroom sign.
These are architect's fails. These aren't you had
Look,
one job.
Look. Yes, this is you had one job.
So wait,
Construction
I see
fail
there's
edition.
a handicap sign there. Does that mean the other door is wider?
Is this the handicap thing?
No, the handicap's on the other
That
wall.
would be so funny.
That'd be mean.
It would be hilarious. I would try to watch people go through that in their wheelchair.
They give a handicapped person the regular size door, and they're like, "Oh no, we're supposed to give them the bigger one." You know what? We'll make the other one smaller. Ooh, that's gonna hurt when they fall down. That needs a pillar. That's taking it way too
That
far.
is ugly
It's dangerous.
and ugly.
Anywhere over 4 feet needs a pillar.
And it clearly doesn't belong there. Clearly.
Can't argue that. Again, I don't know what I'm looking at.
This is the kitchen, right? And then there's the little stairs to the bathroom. I've got cabinets.
there you
There's a
go.
toilet.
In case you're cooking and you're not allowed to leave the kitchen.
Not allowed to leave the kitchen.
I'm not gonna just put any jokes in there. Just gonna leave that exactly how I said it.
What did you get tied up and shackled into the kitchen? You can't leave. But anyway, this is actually a really funny setup here. I think this would be a okay setup as long as you're not over like 3 foot, because that's about how big I expect that space to be.
Maybe the
Kitchen has a very high ceiling.
Okay. So,
pardon my playing around.
yes, pardon him. He is still on his first day of the job.
I had one job.
And he didn't do it. Oh god, this makes me angry. What is wrong with these people?
It looks like your sister's room a little bit.
It does. I get angry sometimes walking in there.
Because there's drawers that are covered with other drawers, and you can move things just to open up other things. That's very.
It's very awkward. This is
Stressful.
like a step above that. They made it somehow worse.
Still bigger than a lot of those kitchens in,
See,
in New
clearly-
York City.
The corner thing that's here, or oh no, there's no corner thing there. I'm just an idiot sometimes. But clearly, the thing that like there's supposed to be a corner piece here, right?
I'm not giving you a hard time. There's a lot going on. So if you don't notice it right away, we're also looking at a small picture. So, whoa, what is that? What is that?
Very bad stairs.
Those are stairs?
Yes, look.
Is
This
it for a
is-
movie theater?
it appears to be so. Look,
Cool.
there's a mini stair, gigantic stair, mini stair, gigantic, and then gigantic again.
That looks like
This looks like if you are drunk, it is not a good time for you. That's what this looks like.
do not show up to this movie theater all drunk.
Yes. PSA from me and father. Okay, next. This column is broken in the middle.
It's not. Oh,
It very much is.
yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
That is very bad. I don't feel safe. I feel like that car that is parked in the background should move. I mean, more than likely, it's not going to be the one that gets hurt, but I don't feel safe for the person who's taking this picture.
They should put a little jack on that.
Yes.
Or fill it with concrete.
Because that's the problem. They don't have something in the between there. The problem is that it's broken.
I think they made it too short, so they lengthened it with a little. I want a stone lookout tower. Sir, this is a suburban area. You heard me. Well, I mean,
They compromised.
it
I would have been the person
unsightly,
who
but
wants
cool
this.
looking.
I would have wanted the stone lookout tower, to be honest.
I would went to Archer's on top of my stone lookout tower.
Yes. I would honestly want my house to look like a castle. This is disappointing.
It's ugly.
It's very ugly. Sir, this is a suburban area. You heard me.
For Halloween, they probably decorate the top of that tower and make it look like a pineapple.
Ooh, little SpongeBob.
Little SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Go back to Sandy Claus.
Moving on. That's not where the railings are supposed to be.
I thought that was a guitar with no strings. I'm sure other people see it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Those are the frets.
Okay, let's.
Don't fret, darling.
Yes. See, what's wrong here is that there's a tiny little patio thing where you're supposed to put flowers.
I'm not doing anything in my hand. I just want to hold hands.
Yes. And that's supposed to go in front of your window. They put it on the wrong side of the building. Clearly. Oh,
It's
that's
so you could jump into the window. How else are you going to jump up to get to the top floor?
by going up the stairs. By going up the stairs with the toilet. Okay?
Listen, I miss outside. Okay?
Alright, guys. That is all of the ones
I've worn her out.
we want to go over today. That's all the time that we have for today. It's a pretty lengthy video.
To be honest, I don't think that we had any.
We didn't really have a game plan for this video.
We did and we didn't. We had
Sorry.
the let's do this, and it was for until we realized how long we spent on the video.
We spent at least like a little over a half an hour. Had to be over half an hour setting up the mics because this is our first time using them, and we wanted to make sure that we were using them correctly. It was very stressful. So thank you for being patient with us.
Stress was more because of the sound card that was involved, but I mean, yeah.
Thank you for being patient with us.
No, don't be patient with us. Expect better.
And the viewers are better.
I love you, Father. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all. Have a great night.
Closing out, this is it real? You with?
The exit.
And this is the video files. Bye-bye!